Namaskar. Khushro Bhutia, myself JVN Dr. Pramila Kajla, Assistant Professor in Department of Physiology and Biochemistry, Faculty of Homeopathic Science from Jyoti Vidyapith Women's University. Today our topic is thalamus. Thalamus is a large ovoid mass of grey matter situated bilaterally in diencephalon. Both thalami form 80% of diencephalon. Thalami on both sides are connected in their rostral portion by means of an intermediate mass. Caudal portion are more widely separated by corpora quadrigemina. Thalamic nuclei. Thalamic nuclei classified by two methods: anatomical classification and physiological classification. Anatomical classification: midline nuclei, interlaminar nuclei, medial mass of nuclei, lateral mass of nuclei, and posterior group of nuclei. Midline nuclei. Midline nuclei are a group of small nuclei situated on the medial surface of thalamus near the midline. Intralaminar nuclei. Intralaminar nuclei are the smaller nuclei present in the medullary septum of thalamus. Medial mass of nuclei. Medial mass of nuclei are situated medial to septum and its comprises two nuclei, that is anterior nucleus and dorsomedial nucleus. Lateral mass of nuclei. This group of nuclei is situated lateral to septum. Lateral mass of nuclei are again divided into two subgroups. First, dorsal group of lateral mass with two nuclei, that is dorsolateral nucleus and posterolateral nucleus. Ventral group of lateral mass with three nuclei, that is first one, ventral anterior nucleus, ventral lateral nucleus, and ventral posterior nucleus. It consists of two parts: ventral posterolateral nucleus and ventral posteromedial nucleus. Posterior group of nuclei. Posterior group of nuclei are continuation of lateral mass of nuclei. It has two subgroups: pulvinar metathalamus, which consists of two structures, medial geniculate body and lateral geniculate body. Physiological classification. On the basis of functions and their projections, thalamic nuclei are classified into 5 groups. This type of classification is called Bondo classification. 5 groups of thalamic nuclei are specific sensory relay nuclei, specific motor nuclei, association or less specific nuclei, non-specific nuclei, and limbic system nuclei. So in this diagram you can see, in ventral side there is ventral anterior nucleus, ventral lateral nucleus, and lateral side dorsolateral nucleus, posterolateral nucleus, ventral posterolateral nucleus, and this is ventral posteromedial nucleus. This is reticular nucleus. Pulvinar. These are two geniculate body, medial and lateral. Interlaminar nucleus. This is midline nucleus, dorsomedial nucleus, and anterior nucleus. Connections of thalamic nuclei. First, we will discuss about afferent and then efferent. Afferent connections: occipital lobe to thalamus, parietal lobe to thalamus, precuneus cortex to thalamus, hypothalamus to thalamus, globus pallidus. Afferent from midbrain nuclei, red nucleus, reticular formation, dentate nucleus, trigeminal, lateral and medial lemniscus, spinal lemniscus, and auditory tract and optic tract. Then efferent from thalamus to different part of body structure, different part of brain, prefrontal cortex, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, auditory cortex, visual cortex, limbic, hypothalamus, putamen, caudate nucleus. Functions of thalamus. Thalamus is primarily concerned with somatic functions. First, relay center. Thalamus form the relay center for the sensations. Impulse of almost all the sensations reach the thalamic nuclei, particularly in the ventral posterolateral nucleus. After being processed in the thalamus, the impulse are carried to cerebral cortex through thalamocortical fibers. Center for processing of sensory information. Thalamus form the major center for processing of sensory information. All the peripheral sensory impulse reaching thalamus are integrated and modified before being sent to specific areas of cerebral cortex. This function of thalamus is usually called the processing of sensory information. Third function is center for determining quality of sensations. Thalamus is also the center for determining the quality of sensation, that is, to determine the effective nature of sensation. Usually the sensation have two qualities, discriminative nature and effective nature. Center for sexual sensation, thalamus from the center for perception of sexual sensations, role in arousal and alertness reactions. Because of its connection with the nuclei of reticular formation, thalamus play an important role in arousal and alertness reactions. Center for reflex activity. Since the sensory fiber relay here, thalamus form the center for many reflex activities, center for integration of motor activity. Through the connections with cerebellum, the basal ganglia, thalamus serve as center for integration of motor functions. So this is all about thalamus. This session is powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.